Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. In today's video I'll be unboxing a huge order of silver half crowns that I've bought, both 50% and sterling half crowns and even more other denominations of silver British coins. So without any further ado, let's unbox all this British silver. Right then, so here we have the parcel bought from eBay full of silver half crowns, and also what some other coins I can show you that are in this box. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Whoa, very quick there. And then we'll go through those coins as well. But I will begin, not sure we begin with, let's begin with the parcel, as that is the main focus of the video, unboxing all the silver half crowns in here. Right, so we'll try and rip our way in. Very well packaged from the seller on eBay, so thank you to them. Whoa, there we go. Just what I like to see, lots of silver. So there appears to be lots of bags in here, so they're all sort of, I think there's 2 to a bag. And how many bags do we have? Loads, right. That is all from the box there. Quite a cool packaging solution. You know, a little trapdoor, very nice. And I'll now tip all these out and we can go through them. There we go. So these ones are the 50% ones, as you may have seen. So these contain all 500 grade silver. And then upcoming there is sterling coinage as well. And I do love a half crown for the size. So now I'm going to gather these up. We'll do a little mini half crown coin hunt. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. What's that? So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10 half crowns here, which will weigh 140 grams-ish. So 70 grams of fine silver. So what's that? About 2.5 ounces here. And now these were bought for the silver price, as I have recently been getting quite a lot into adding some silver wallets, in my opinion, fairly cheap. As for this bundle, by the way, I paid, drumroll please, £44. So £44 for 10 50% half crowns. And that will be the price that will be on screen, so how much it cost per half crown and how much it cost per troy ounce. And I believe, as of recording, that is under, well, actually, I'm pretty sure that was under spot price as of recording and when I bought them. Obviously, these are pre-recorded, so that could be even more under spot price or over spot price, depending on the price of silver in the future. Anyway, enough rambling about metal. Let's have a look at these coins. We have here George V for the first one, and this is 1928. So this brings me to the reason I buy these coins. You will have seen quite a few recently, 50% coins on the channel. I've been buying quite a lot of them, as well as being silver, I should say, they are absolutely lovely old circulating coins. I mean, look at that. There's a beauty, 1928. We then have George VI, very nice condition. Humphrey Paget there, we can see HP, the designer. And this is from 1942. A bit of a different design here, we can see similar, but a bit slightly different design. Both done by George Kruger Gray. On to this one. Oh, here we are. Another, and exactly the same as that one. Another 1942. And just look at the condition of that. I mean, what's that? 82 years old? Brilliant. I mean, that is really, really good. You can see that. Look at the eye of George VI. Wow. An amazing coin. We have here a 1929, very darkened, and sort of, I don't know if it's dirt or maybe kind of what it is. I don't think it's toning, but I would say just sort of dirt has got to the background of the coin. That just brings the design out, so pretty cool there. 1929. We then have, oh, look at this, 42 again. And once again, I mean, look at that. A real beauty. Look at these 42s are amazing. Really brilliant. Almost as if they were struck like last week or something. They have done very little circulating. But that could be the case because these were, of course, minted only a few years before silver coins were stopped. And they could have been kept very early on, as people would have wanted to keep the silver ones and just, spend the non-silver ones. Look at this, another lovely George VI. Is it going to be 42? 44, there we go. A different year, but another great condition half crown. We then have back to George V, and this portrait is done by Bertram McKennell. If I didn't say so already, can't remember. This is from 1936, so that is the final year of King George V. We then have George V again, 1929 again. Look at this, lovely. We then have George VI, 1944. Equally as, and once again, a lovely George VI half crown there. And then finally, we finish off with a George V, and this one is from 1936 once again. And look at that, for a coin, approaching sort of 90 years, 100 years, around that sort of not far off the century ago age mark, it is truly beautiful. So there we go, these coins I'm going to zoom out for a second, and I'll slide these up over here to the side, as I did buy a few more, not half crowns, 50% coins. I will show you those, then we'll go to sterling, or I'll show you those other ones. We'll then add these into my box of 50% coins, and we'll finish off with that sterling coin I've been teasing. A lovely sterling half crown indeed. Now then, moving on to those other 50% coins. There are, how many are there? 5. Oh, there's 2 sterling coins, sorry, and then 4 50% ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 shillings here. So once again, we'll zoom in. This is a Scottish. We can see there the Scottish thistle and Scottish flag. And then the lion is in a different position to how it is on the English ones. A Scottish 1945 and a Scottish 1939. That's both George VI. As we can see, that one's a bit dirty, but that one is quite a nice George VI Scottish shilling. And then here we have another bit of a dirty one. This is George V from 1921. I bought these each for £2.10. So again, I think fairly good price for the silver, depending on when you watch. And then finally, we have this one here. This is a florin from 1936. So again, the final year, this will be of King George V. There he is, a lovely florin. And I forget the price of this one, but I think it was similar, value per silver as with all of these. So we'll add these into the box now, and then move on to the sterling coins. Right, so here we have my box of all the 50% coins. I've used a Royal Mint monster box to store these, as it's quite a good sized box. We can see here, or can we see there? There we go, the logo for the monster box. And in here, obviously, is all these lovely silver coins. As we know, as we've just seen, I've bought lots more today, though. We've got some, all these half crowns that I've bought. We can add them in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 half crowns there, added to the 50% box. Very nice indeed. We then have the 3 shillings. Lovely. And then finally, that florin. Brilliant. More silver added to the box. Very nice. Now then, those are bought, as I say, for silver. Moving to my numismatic purchases for my collection. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's one for the collection and one, again, just for silver. We have this one here. This is a threepence or a 3p. As you know, I buy lots of these. This cost me £1 sterling. I'll add it in now to my 3p box. So just, a bit of silver. And for £1, you can't really say no. Here is the box, and we'll get quite a zoom in here because only the left side here, or sorry, the right side, is of silver 3p. We can see there they all are. And then to the other side is doubles of sterling, larger denomination coins. These are all sterling 3p. Very nice stuff. And we've got one more to add in for today. Very nice. Now then, onto that final coin that I've been teasing now for far too long, and I do apologise. It is this coin here. Let's get a bit of a zoom in and have a closer look at this beauty. So this, as we can see, is a Victorian half crown with the Jubilee head. Now the first thing we do note is it is very worn, and that is just, a bit of a shame, but I don't really mind, as the reverse here is very nice. I mean, look at that. That is a very nice coin. And not only a nice coin in itself, but the design is also very, very nice. We have the crowned shield with the order of the garter surrounding, roses and ribbons surrounding that, the legend surrounding that, milling surrounding that, and to the bottom there the date and the George and the Dragon. And this coin is known as the Jack the Ripper half crown, as it is from 1888, the year of the notorious Jack the Ripper murders in London. And of course, this coin was made in London, so, very closely linked to the history of Jack the Ripper. So a Jack the Ripper half crown, and more than that, a date I did not have for my half crown date run. I paid for this coin just £5, which is an absolutely amazing deal. A really, really good deal, actually, because that is, I believe, as of recording again with Back to Silver, these do melt out at about £10 for the melt value. So to get it for £5 is, half price silver, Jack the Ripper half crown, new date for the collection. Who would say no? So then we'll end off the video by adding this to the half crown date run. So let's add it in right now. So here we are. This is tray 2 of 3 for the half crowns. And we can see most dates I got, only a few Edward ones, and then 1 Victoria for this tray. The first one on this tray, 1888, which I have here. So we can now remove the card, as I love to do. Get rid of this bad boy, bin that, and add in the real 1888 half crown. I do now have the full set of that design. If we zoom in a bit here, we should be able to see the first year for the Jubilee design is obviously the Jubilee year, 1887. That's on the last tray. But now with this coin here, I have the full set now with 1887 for the last tray, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. And then the design changes there in 93 to the veiled head. So there we go. A lovely Victorian half crown filled in. I've now got all the veiled heads, all the Jubilee heads, just needing some young heads for finishing the Victoria half crown set. And of course, there's a few Edwards, as we can see there. And I do need a few early ones of George and William. But overall, good progress to make. Very happy with that purchase. And like I say, for £5 to fill in a gap in the date run, I will do that any day of the week. So there we go. Some silver added to the stack and a coin added to the collection. A great week all round of purchasing. And as always, comment down below what was your favourite coin from the video today. Please do leave a like and subscribe down below if you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more coins on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.